Well, I'm Bill Schlunz, Public Works Director here in City of Waite Park. Responsible for a number of different functions in the city. Streets, parks, water and sewer departments, animal control, garbage, a number of different things. Today, right now, where we're standing is in the city's River's Edge Park, which is going underneath a number of different phased approaches to this park. Over here to my left, over here, you kind of see over the shoulder that you'll see a couple ball fields that were built last year that was considered phase one, and that was basically just putting in the ball fields in preparation for phase two, which is going on at this moment. You'll see just to the north of this existing parking lot, there'll be a grass parking lot for excess parking. And then there'll also be two new buildings built out here. One over my shoulder towards the ball fields, on the other side of the hockey rink, if you can see that there. Basically it's a restroom for the two new ball fields and a mechanical room for the lighting for the fields and the irrigation system. Also, if you can look over my other shoulder here, or the same shoulder here, you'll see the existing warming house, which had vinyl siding on it and was cracked and faded. We decided to just strip that off and actually put on a rock face block, and which would match the rest of the park's buildings. So every building down here will look the same. Also included in the project is a number of different landscaping issues that we want to do, some irrigation, sidewalks here and there through the open area. There's an existing disc golf course out there, and that will have to be modified just a little bit. There'll also be some of the excess dirt that's taken from this area will be put out on the other side over there and made into more of a mound, which at this point, not knowing how much dirt's going to be there, but could be used as a sliding hill, possibly in the wintertime for some of the kids in town. And then the big one is wrapping the whole park system with a 10-foot walking trail, which on the very northwest corner down by the river there'll be a bridge going across the Sauk River, and the north side of this trail over on my left here is going to be the Wobegon Trail, which would come all the way from St. John's and St. Joseph and tie in there. It will skirt along 10th Avenue and on 3rd Avenue, and then we also plan the trail along 3rd Street down to Waite. Waite then would go up to basically the railroad crossings and then over to St. Cloud. So ultimately the trail connection would be is you could ride your bike from Beaver Island Trail in St. Cloud all the way through St. Cloud into Waite Park, across the bridge here all the way up to Alexandria. And then at some point we hope to try to figure out a way to tie in the Glacial Lakes Trail, which comes from Wilmer, which will come up some route of 23 or County Road 137 or 138. And that will tie in somewhere along 13th Avenue and 3rd Street. So we're looking at some place in here as actually being a trailhead for two of the major central Minnesota trail systems.